Hello students. Today we are going to start with the first chapter of your syllabus, that's force and pressure. Students, when we open or shut a door, we actually apply a force on the door. When we sit on a sofa, our weight exerts a force on the sofa, due to which the shape of sofa changes. Students, in this chapter, we will discuss about force, its effects, pressure and fluid pressure. So let's begin with today's lecture. Students, in today's lecture, we will discuss about force and its effects. So let's start with a discussion, force. Students, how can we define a force? A force is a pull or a push. So students, it can be defined as a pull or push. Just keep this definition in your mind. Now, what are the cause of force? So the cause of force is, it arises due to the interaction of one object with the other. So we can say that it arises because of the interaction of one object with the other. So when we are pushing the door opens or closes because of the interaction between our hand and the door. Now you got it? That is the interaction between the objects. Now the SI unit of force is Newton and it is denoted by a capital N. Now students, let's take an example. If I say 5 Newton of force is acting on a block. Now which direction the block will move? We don't know, because this 5 Newton force is just giving us the magnitude of the force. This 5 is magnitude of the force. Now if I say 5 Newton of force is acting on the block towards right. Now students, this block will start moving towards the right due to the force applied on it. So, force is a physical quantity which require magnitude as well as direction. Students, if I say this is a block and two forces are acting on it, 5N and 10N. Here they are denoted by the blue one and the red one. These forces are acting in opposite direction. So the net force will be the difference between these two forces, and the direction of the net force will be towards the force which has greater magnitude. Here 10N is greater than 5N, or I can say the red one is greater than the blue one. Similarly students, if I say two forces are acting towards right of this block, 10 and 5, as you can see in the picture. So now the resultant force will be the sum of these two forces as they are acting in the same direction. So 10 plus 5 is equals to 15 Newton is the resultant force. So here we have seen that if the forces are acting in different direction, then the resultant or net force will be difference of these two forces, and the direction of resultant force will be the direction of force having greater magnitude. Similarly, in second example, we have seen that if the two forces are acting in same direction, then the resultant force will be the same forces, sum of the forces, and the direction of force remains the same in which both the forces are acting. Now let's discuss the effects of force, but before that I would like to give you some more examples related to these. Original forces are given as well as the resultant force is given. So the first one we have already discussed. When the two forces are in same direction, the resultant force will be the sum, that is 10 plus 10, 20 in the same direction. Second we have already discussed. Third, again the two forces are in opposite direction and the resultant force will be the difference of these two. Fourth, again opposite direction, But as these two are same, the resultant force is 0. Last is both the forces are in same direction. So resultant force is sum of these two, that is 30 plus 5, 35 Newton. Now I hope you understood what is force and how the magnitude and direction is important. Now in our next lecture, we will discuss about the effects of force. Till the time, thank you and have a great day.